When I was growing up, I only knew tobacco to be used in one way, and that was commercial tobacco, smoking cigarettes. Once I stopped smoking, I really started to seek out the other side of tobacco. Learning more about that transformation that took place from medicine for our people to be used to this very destructive thing that kills our people now. And when I started to learn more about traditional tobacco use, I started to realize that it's possible for anyone to change their perspective on tobacco. My name is Clinton Isham. I'm the program director for the Wisconsin Native American Tobacco Network. My main focus is to change the norm that our communities have built around commercial tobacco. The Indian Bowl is an event center that's been around since the 1950s here in Lac du Flambeau and is going to be completely smoke-free. This is a decision that was made by the board of directors, mainly working with Tinker Schumann and Georgine Brown. Our plan is to work with arena directors, the MCs, different drumming groups, the different dancers that come in to get the message out when people are coming into the Indian Bowl itself. We work closely with tribal leaders around smoke-free policies or different health initiatives. What we try to do is make sure that initiatives are as successful as possible and provide any type of support that we can. One example is the Madison Ho-Chunk Gaming Casino going smoke-free.
For quite some time I was getting comment cards regarding our smoking. Love the place, we love playing here, you got great service, you have fantastic machines, can't stand the smoke. So I decided that we should look at the possibility of going smoke-free, and came to discover that what was traditionally recognized in gaming, 70% of the players smoke. Our survey really revealed a complete opposite, that really 30% of our players smoked. I also took a look at a study that had been conducted called Gambling with Our Health, and not only would this gaming facility not lose revenue, but in fact, going forward, it would actually gain revenue. We decided that this is something that we needed to do in order for us to provide for a better place for our employees and for our guests. We certainly saw a decrease in our revenues for about 10 months, but we stayed the course. We've recovered fully. In fact, we're doing better than we were prior to going smoke-free. The comments from our patrons, overwhelmingly supportive. Love your place, love how clean it is, love how it smells, just love playing in a place that I don't have to breathe somebody else's smoke.
When we were smoking, we were constantly working in clouds of smoke. You'd go home and it'd be in your hair, it'd be in your clothes, you'd wash it and it would still smell. We had employees, even though they didn't smoke at home, they'd come to work and they would still have quite a few health issues just being in the environment. We went smoke-free, and our employees, obviously their health impact it's been huge for them. They're not having to breathe in that smoke every single day, all night long.
Any native casino that goes smoke-free, I think, sends a really strong message to its community. It shows the concern for the folks that are in that facility, and I think that same concern should carry over into the rest of the community in general, that public buildings should be smoke-free.
These different local coalitions and individuals are doing really great work to address the impact that commercial tobacco has, trying to go back to reclaiming our tobacco.
Long time ago, when I was taught how to grow it and how to take care of it, I understood that in our creation story, the grandmother, when she came down to this earth, one of the things that grew from her feet was this Indian tobacco. We've always used that tobacco to say prayers when we have our ceremonies. When I started learning about tobacco, I realized that our community needed tobacco. Throughout Native American country, it's not available because we've lost so many of our ways, so many of our songs, our dances, our ceremonies, our traditions. And so it's a matter of trying to encourage people to grow this. The bottom line is this originally came from the Creator's land. It's considered our medicine that takes care of our people for all the healing that we have to do. So this Indian tobacco and these seeds I have right here are going to keep on growing. 7 generations past me, they'll still be able to say, my great, 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 great grandmother grew this. And we still have our ceremonies and our songs and our dances and our medicines because she cared enough, because she loved us enough to keep on growing it.
We have a different relationship with tobacco. And so it's important to create policies that respect that ideology of tobacco. And that's exactly what the Madison Casino did, the Indian Bowl did, and it really sends a strong message to Native communities that it's possible to create policy that works for our people. Our focus is 10 or 15 years from now when we ask a kid, what does tobacco mean to you? They don't say it's cigarette smoking. It's more about traditional tobacco use and what it means to them to put out tobacco in the morning for prayer and how they're using that tobacco to overcome different challenges.